In this video, I'm going to walk you through the steps of creating a custom Gmail template that you can use time after time again. Here's an example of a template that I created for my weekly newsletter. And every week, I just have to go to my template and create my email, and I just have to add the pertinent information for that week. I don't have to recreate the wheel, and this little graphic will always be there along with my title and my email signature. So I'm going to show you how to do this two different ways. First, we're going to go to Compose, and we're going to compose a new message. And this is the message that we're going to create to be our template. If I want to add a subject, I'll do weekly newsletter just for a demo here. Do that. And you can add recipients as needed. So the first way I'm going to show you how to design that kind of heading is in Google Drawings. And here's one that I designed already. So I'm just going to go to Google Drive, and I'm going to go to New and More, and I'm going to select Google Drawings. Super simply, I'm going to insert a shape, and this is all personal preference. I'm going to select this one, just a long narrow rectangle, and I can change and modify my colors. Actually, let's do this. There we go. And then I'm going to use word art to insert some text. So I'm going to go here and weekly newsletter and enter that. And I'm going to change the fill of that, make that navy, and make this a little larger. I can also change my font and modify that a little bit. I'll change it to that one. You can add an image here, maybe an image of an envelope or something similar by just going to insert image, searching the web, or uploading from your computer right here. I'm going to add my Bitmoji to make it a little bit more personalized. I'm going to use my Bitmoji extension, and I'm going to select Newsflash and just drag that right in. And then I'm going to click and drag my corners to resize that. And then I'm going to actually resize my image, my Google drawing, based on my template here. So let me just configure these around here. Okay. So now I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to download this. I'm going to download this as either a PNG file or a JPEG. So I'm going to choose JPEG, and then I'm going to go back to Gmail. And super simply, I just need to click and drag this into my email. So now I have my heading there and maybe some introductory text if I want to add that in. So now how do I save it as a template? I go over here to these three dots, and I go to where it says templates. And now I'm going to select Save Draft as Template and save as a new template. And now I can title my template. So this one's going to be weekly newsletter, and I'm going to click Save. So now if I go, let's X out of here, and I go to Compose, and I open here, and I click on my three dots, and I go back to templates, and I go to weekly newsletter, which is the template I just created. Look what happens. So that template will always save. I can always pull from my three dots, templates, weekly newsletter template here. And then I just have to add my recipients, add any pertinent information, and click send. So that will be on file for me. I can always delete my template. I can add new templates as I go, but you'll always have it there in your templates in Gmail. So one other thing I just want to show you, I know I showed you how to create this template as a Google drawing in Gmail. But now I'm going to show you how to animate it. So we're going to actually use Canva for this. So let's X out of here. Let's go to Compose, and I will maximize my screen here. And let's go to Canva. So this is Canva EDU. And this is a free platform for educators, and I highly recommend it. So if I do a search in Canva for email header, it's going to give me a bunch of templates that I can choose from. And I'm going to choose this one called Happy Birthday Love. And what I can do is I can modify this to say weekly newsletter and my own text here. Now let me undo that so I can modify that text. So the one thing I wanted to show you was you can actually use the effects option here. If I click on this little envelope and I go to animate, I'm going to be able to animate this envelope. So I could choose a variety of different animations here. Let me scroll down. This is part of what I love about Canva. So I'm going to choose Tumble. And now I'm going to download this and I'm going to select GIF. So I'm going to download this as a GIF or GIF, whatever you so choose. And then I'm going to go back to Gmail and we'll call this weekly newsletter number 2. And then I'm going to click and drag from my device my weekly newsletter heading here. And do you see how I added that as a gift so that my envelope is animated? Kind of cool, huh? So now I go through the same process as I did before. 3 dots, templates, save draft as template, save as new template, save, and there you go. Just a few simple ways to create a customized template in Gmail.